What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a product review on an item that stood out to me. Since Jersey, we are in fall currently and the temperatures are starting to drop, I'm starting to prepare myself to ride during the winter season. And with that being said, yes, you do need heated gear. Some people will say, no, you don't. I prefer heated gear if I want to be comfortable on the bike. I like to ride my motorcycle all year round. So I did some research and I came across the KEMI MOTO heated insoles. I already have a KEMI MOTO vest, couple KEMI MOTO items. So I came across the KEMI MOTO heated insoles and I finally got it in. And I want to do a unboxing, product review as well, and also go over how cool the KEMI MOTO heated insoles are. Now, I did mention the word smart before. There is a app where I will go over to show how to connect the app, how it links to your heated insoles. People might have questions of different sizes. You can trim them down to your foot size, which is awesome because at the end of the day, you don't want something where it's not heating the proper areas in your feet. Now, one of the things they always say, your hands and your feet are the first thing to get cold in the winter. With my winter gloves and the heated insoles, I feel like I will be warm this winter and we'll give it a shot. So let's get started in the unboxing. If you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You can purchase this on KEMI MOTO website as well as Amazon, which I also will post a link down below. So let's get started with the unboxing and then we'll go over the product and show you how everything's connected with the smart app and so on. So let's go. All right, so let's get into the unboxing of the insoles and I'll go over each item individually. So once you open a box, you have your user guide. There is a QR code here as well to download the smart app that I've mentioned, as you can see. And it's also, I know from having an iPhone, it's also in the Apple Store as well. So you just type in KEMI MOTO and it will pop up. So in this box, you're going to get 2 battery packs from KEMI MOTO themselves. They are 5,000 milliamps and they are good to power each individual insole. So you get 2 of them. If I can get it out of the box. So you have both of your power packs here. They both come with USB-C chargers. So plug this in to charge, plug that into one of your USB wall outlets. An iPhone or Android power block would work perfectly. So you get 2 of these and 2 individual charging cables. Now let's get into the main item that's important, that will keep you warm during the winter months while you're riding. Now, I keep saying motorcycles because obviously this is a motorcycle channel. However, it is perfect for any outdoor sports. Yes, they are not waterproof, but if your boots are waterproof, they will make them waterproof. I do not advise you submerging these in water because water and electric doesn't go well together, as all of us know. But I just want to put a disclaimer out there that you cannot step in a giant puddle with these things while they're on without having a waterproof boot. So you get 2 insoles. You have your left one and your right one. Now, before in the video, I was talking about the sizing. So here is the size chart. Now, me personally, I haven't cut them yet, but before I do cut them, I will measure my foot, mark it, and then cut it on the line. There's also a do not cut wording here. Do not cut it because the wire is attached to the insoles. So make sure you don't cut that, but you can cut the bottom and all the way around. Just avoid cutting where it says do not cut. So you have your left one, you have your right one, and you have the 2 USB-C cables where the battery pack will plug into. And then you have the most important part, which will be the ankle holsters. Now, I call them ankle holsters because they're ankle straps where you will put one of these rechargeable batteries into their little pouch area, as you can see. And you will fold it down and you will strap this down to your ankle, plug it in, have it connected to the insole. So I did test these and they keep your foot, I tested all 3 modes, they keep your feet very warm. Not to the point where your feet are sweating, but you can feel them take the cold out of your feet. I also going to be putting it in my riding boot that I wear all the time when I'm out riding my motorcycle. So that is another good thing about it. So pretty much just to set it up, I'm going to just take one of the USB-C cables attached to the insole, plug it into the battery. You will see the indicator of the power go on, and then on the right side, you will click the mode. So there's 3 different modes to go over, and we will go into the app now to show you how to control the insoles with the app. Okay, so I already downloaded the app, as you can see here. I'm gonna click on the KEMI MOTO, and it's going to be already connected because I have connected it before. I'm going to delete it just to show you how to connect it. So you're going to hit add device, and you have to make sure that your insoles are plugged in order for your phone to read the device. So as you can see here, it's plugged in and it popped up as the left insole. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug the right insole in, and get that connected. You can all see how both of the insoles connect right to the device. So I'm just gonna rescan it again because just that I plugged it in. And now you see it shows you left, right. So I'm going to select both of them and connect them. So now they are both connected, and you're going to see a box here that says heated clothing. Click on it, and now you have full access to the app, and the app is pretty cool. So you have your devices as well as other KEMI MOTO heated gear that they sell that's all connected within the app, and you could check that out on their Amazon store or KEMIMOTO.com. So I have my left insole, and right now it is set to high. So if I want it to be medium or low, you can slide the temperature adjustment slider here and control the temperature. Now, if you want your feet warm right away, I suggest you going to high, and then as you're riding or doing any winter activity, you can lower the setting down to make yourself comfortable. The cool thing about this is that it has a timer. So what the timer does, you can set it for how long you want it to keep your feet heated. So you could do 15-minute intervals, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and so on. It goes all the way up to 240 minutes, and you can set it that way. Now, if your feet get too hot, you can just hit the off button on your mobile device, and it will completely shut down the both insoles. As you can see, this one is off. I'm going to hit the on button again, and you see that it turned on. The app is flawless. It works perfectly. There is no glitches that I've came across so far. And this kind of takes riding motorcycles specifically to the next level because everything is controlled right from your smartphone. So once you put these in your ankles, pouches, strap it to your ankle, you will no longer have to even bother touching these, and you can control everything right from your phone. So you have the left insole, the right insole, and then any other device you want to connect that has the app, you could connect as well. There's also a mode which I wouldn't use, but for whatever reason, you can turn the lights on and off in stealth mode if you want. So you see how the mode is here, the KEMI MOTO. You have the 2 modes because you're in the medium range of temperature. You could shut the lights off. That really doesn't matter. It might save some battery life, but I haven't come across that yet. But it has a cool option with that. So if you like what you see so far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So I previously measured my feet, and I am at the 42 mark. So I'm going to be cutting the bottom of the insoles at 42. Just remember, do not cut that wire. So let's get started with cutting the insoles. I trimmed the bottom. Now, if they are too big still, when I slide them into my boot, I'll just keep trimming until they fit specifically into my riding boots. So these are my riding boots that I wear. So now we're just gonna take the insole and put it in. So the insole is in the boot, and we're going to take the battery pack, slide it into the ankle holster, going to plug in your insole, and then there is also a little strap here to hold the excess cable, where your boot will then sit like this with your ankle in there and tuck it away. And that's pretty much it. So there you have it. You have your new KEMI MOTO smart heated insoles for the winter months. Like I said, I did this video specifically talking about motorcycles. Now you can use it for any winter sports, hunting, snowboarding, skiing, anything else that I miss, even if you like hiking in the winter, or even if you work in construction, anything outdoors that you're working in the cold winter months, they will keep your feet warm. So if you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below, and get yourself a pair of the new KEMI MOTO heated insoles. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.